So this is my madam, the project owner. So madam, how do you see the work?
Oh, you guys are fantastic. I like the way you are doing your job. It's perfect, and the way you guys are helping me. Even my money is not enough, but effort give me a credit. Therefore, I appreciate it. The way you did it for me, do it for everyone.
Okay.
God bless you guys.
Bless you too. Bless you too. Gigo production. The knee.
Mr. Nee is good. Mr. Nee should give me credit. Mr. Nee, thank you very much. I appreciate all of you. And engineer is fantastic. Engineer, thank you. Bye.
Bye. Hello everybody, it's Gigo here and welcome back to another motivational video of building a house here in Ghana. If it is your first time seeing this project, this is Auntie Abner's UK's project, which is the episode 2, right? So in episode 1, we looked at the decking, the woodwork for the decking. So in today's episode, we will be looking at the concrete casting, the completion of the concrete casting. So stay tuned as we go through, this process of building a house here in Ghana. So that is Auntie Abina, who is around during the concrete casting. She is based in the United Kingdom, but during this time, the concrete casting, which is like a heavy and also capital intensive, she wanted to be around to make sure that things are being done the right way. And we are also glad that she came to experience how this thing works, right? So she was on site for the whole 2 days that we did a concrete casting. And she has learned a lot just being on site, right? One thing which she was really shocked about was the prices of the materials. And she even said that even if she wasn't around and we would have come up with additional costs, she will even thought that we are kind of taking some of the materials and stuff. But when she was there to see it herself, she understands some of the challenges that we have been going through. She is not the only one. The same thing with the Palm project. Also, the owner also was around during the foundation. And that project, he is buying his own materials, right? So when he goes to the market every week and he gets new updates on costs of the materials, he understands, the challenges that we go through when we even have to come up with the estimate, right? These are some of the challenges that we go through, with our cost estimate. You will do a cost estimate for a client today, and the client will go prepare himself, come back in the next month to make payment, but then the prices have already changed. So in this case, what do you do? Right? These are challenges that we also go through. So please, that's why I always say at least get half of the money. That's why you always have to ask for a provisional estimate, right? So if you have a provisional estimate, it is not detailed, right? So it just gives you a just rough estimate. And when you have half of the provisional estimate, then we can go ahead and give you the actual cost. It might be less or it may be more, right? But then at least it helps both of us. We can start with the work, and then when the materials are getting finished or maybe halfway, you can do the top up so that we also don't go into losses, because some of this project that we do, some of it, we will say it is God's work, right? We are just doing God's work, trying to help people build their dream house. So that will bring me to the spec of this house. This is a duplex, right? So we have a similar building on each side, which I have been explaining, or I've been talking about it, that if you are building, your first project should always be an investment project, right? So it is a 3-bedroom in total. We have 1 bedroom downstairs, 2 bedrooms upstairs. It comes with its own, living room and open kitchen and all that. We will go through, you know, when the wood is, after the 21 days and they've taken the bamboo and everything, then we have space to walk through. We'll also start with a block work on top, so we will see the layout and the setting out of this, amazing 3 bedrooms detached house here in Tema Community 25. And talking about Tema Community 25, this project is just behind the Adom estate. That means that, she is in the same neighborhood with Madam Fatima. And if you've been following Madam Fatima's project, you know how fast that place is developing. And if you've been looking around with this project also, you see the building, which is coming up here. It's fast developing area, it's a fast developing community. We all know Temacom 25, how, things are coming up so fast. So if you are interested in getting a plot of land in this neighborhood, we have some plot of land going for sale. We also have half plots, right? This land belongs to the production group, and we are trying to, give people an experience. Let everybody own something back home. That's what I stand for, and that is what I am fighting for. That everybody owns something. Not necessarily you have a big house. A half plot is enough to start with your, own house. It's also enough to start with your first investment and also enough for your pension, right? So if you are interested, I will post a video of that land in the comment section. It comes with a drive through to the land, so you see all the houses around the neighborhood and what is happening. And if you are interested, that is my number on the screen. Send me a WhatsApp and let's start talking.
That's where we face the problem from. That day we here we use. So instead of we for go all around.
Took this and the drawing shows they are similar. Hey, so I to took this. Okay, this is the measurement, then up to this. So he took the drawing and then. But when he entered this, he could see that too, there is a difference. The size have changed.
Because I was not here when they did the foundation, I came myself with so I opened this like.
You're opening it, you've forgotten you are opening your course. So you see how we work. So you do this one too. Need you blog me down. Check B now. Around that. 4,000. The whole road.
That's what it is. Now, it be the roofing at the pier.
Oh, the roofing. The roofing will be anything like that. So the finishes.
If I do the roofing, I'll not try to for the kids. Oh, no. Whether they will do it, they don't do it, I don't care. I have to sleep already. I'm not Nigerian. The moment I didn't do the because I will not pay myself, it's too much stress.
So engineer, today my madam said today she will sleep, Papa. That's what she told me. So
today you have also come to another house. You have come to another house. So madam, like, you not allow us to do some things around your destiny. You see the height already. Have you seen the height already? Like,
So I was saying,
like by this time, the two block you are here. To the head top.
yeah. So these iron stuff will finish. These iron will lost.
So like this, you are here. And inside, if your bulb is off and you want to replace it, unless you go call somebody with a ladder.
Yeah, sorry for the background noise. The conversation was very interesting, but yeah, because of the background noise, we couldn't get more details. They were not aware that that sound was, so loud in the recording. So my apologies for that. But I mean, they were discussing about going forward, right? And it's also some of the changes that they did that cost more of the money and all that. I mean, in construction, sometimes, you know, that's why I keep saying with a cost estimate, right? The cost estimate is just a guide. The estimate doesn't mean that that is what is going to cost you to finish the house because it's going to take you some time, right? Unless you are building within 6 months, then for sure that will help. But if you are building, if it will take you a year or two, all the prices on the cost estimate will change for sure. Those estimates will change, right? And they also, have a conversation about the finishes. I mean, where Madam Abina, was thinking about the block work and the roofing, and the engineer was letting him know that, I mean, sometimes we only look at the construction. I mean, the cement, block, iron rods, and sand and stones. But when you are done with those, stage, the next stage, which I think is the most difficult part, is the finishes, right? The painting, the POPs, the windows, and I think that's something we are not looking at. Sometimes people want high windows, especially those with a high ceiling, right? I mean, that's why some of this design they come with cost, but we won't know now until we get to the place. If you have a high ceiling, meaning you have a high windows, and that means that you need more glass. So that goes into your cost estimate. Your tiling also, I mean, the finishes is the finishes is the killer, right? Is the killer. That's why you have most uncompleted houses that you see most people sometimes they do sell their house, when they are done with the whole structure work. Sometimes it's not because, there's something wrong with the building, but I mean, when they get the estimate to finish it, they realize that no, that's not something. I mean, when you are building, just the superstructure itself can drain you, can empty you, right? And then you wouldn't have any money to do the finishes. So we should also limit the sizes of houses that we are building. We should know our capacity and we shouldn't rush, right? We shouldn't rush. So then I think this brings us to the end of today's episode. I really do appreciate your time spent here on the channel. Please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and I will see you in my next episode. Look at the